This is SDR News and Geekazine.com's coverage of Microsoft Management Summit, brought to you by HP.
Hi, continuing our coverage here at the Microsoft Management Summit. I'm Andy McCaskey from SDR News. Our guest is Steve Cole, and his company is Xtreme Consulting Group. And you had a pretty important role here in getting this event set up.
We did.
Tell us about that.
So our role here is really to run the Serverquarium, which is a private cloud showcase area for HP and Microsoft. And we work together with both of those folks to build a solution that would power all the hands-on labs and the instructor-led labs here at MMS.
So who are you guys? Is this the first time that you've done this?
No, so we're a consulting company based out of Kirkland, Washington, and we've worked events with Microsoft for a number of years. This is the 4th consecutive year that we've worked on the Serverquarium area at MMS, and it's been a progressive growth of the solution year to year.
So this has got to be the biggest, the best ever, right?
Absolutely, every time.
What makes this particular one unique?
Well, this year we've got, on the hardware side from HP, we've got the cloud solution for Microsoft, which is brand new, based on their Virtual System 3 config, and it's their Gen 8 blades together with the Virtual Connect and Flex Fabric and the new 3-par P10800 array. And it's our first time working with all of these products together in a single configuration, and then together with the updated versions of Windows Server 2012 and the System Center suite. We built a pretty compelling solution. And we're serving up a lot of VMs.
So what's the scope? How many people are here and actively participating to the point where they're placing a load on the system?
Well, we have 650 lab stations where attendees can come in and sit down and run a variety of different labs. And the labs are all provided by different parts of Microsoft, as well as some of the MVP folks, people from the MVP community that are here, and they're designed to kind of educate and train and inform the attendees. We also have the instructor-led labs, and those are 400 seats each, typically, and we spawn those up about 4 times a day. And on average, those are 1,400 VMs, and we have to get all of that up and running in about 5 minutes.
So that's the reason for the cloud, or are there other reasons?
That's one of the reasons. When we originally started doing this, I believe it was 2009, everything was physical. So it was one server resource mapped to one station. It's very difficult to manage. The power consumption was 114,000 watts. It was a very, very large solution. We moved from there to virtualization the following year, and then started with the private cloud solution in 2011. We've kind of iterated on it since then, and it's a real solution to meet a business need that we had, which is we need to be able to reduce the footprint, reduce our energy costs, and provide a higher quality of service out to the attendees.
So this isn't a showcase where there's a lot of foam core propping up boards and simulated whatever.
It is all the real deal. It's running real load right now. It's not a typical enterprise type load in that we're running at any given time. We're running over 650 separate enterprise scale environments that are all isolated. They're secure, whereas if I'm sitting here and another person sitting next to me, what they're doing doesn't affect me, and there's no overlap or interaction between the two. And but with this particular solution that we built, we're only running about 20% utilization, which is surprising. We thought we'd run a little bit higher. And so essentially we're just kind of idling.
When you first took this on, what did you think was going to be easy that turned out to be hard or more challenging?
Wow. There's so many unknowns that we didn't really start to get a handle on what the various challenges were going to be until all of the gear showed up, and we had to start trying to figure out how to make it work. And we only start working on this typically in March, so it doesn't give us a lot of time to get it spun up. We have the work we've done from the previous year, and we can start with that as a basis. But so much changes year to year, and we have to be dynamic and work with the new products that have released and whatever the focus for the event is.
That question was really kind of asking, what's the lesson that applies in the real world, and I think you've kind of answered. You've kind of answered that. because you don't know how business conditions are going to change.
Yeah.
And you have to react quickly. And you only have from March until April to make things happen.
Exactly. And the other thing we really wanted to achieve was making this type of solution real for people. You know, when we did it the first time in 2011, the biggest question, or the most common question we got is, what is this cloud thing? And why, what does it mean to me? Why is it important? And the best way to answer that question is with a physical showcase. Show them what it means and let them see it.
What do you want attendees to take away from this, aside from being able to complete these various examples and to supplement the formal instruction? What do you want them to take away?
Well, I want them to walk away going, wow, you know, if those guys can build a solution that is able to handle that type of workload using all of the same tools and applications and hardware products that are available to me, then think about the things that we could do when we get back with our workloads. You know, the specific business needs that we have to meet are very different from a traditional enterprise environment, but in some ways there's a lot of similarity as well. I mean, we're running SQL and we're running Active Directory and we're running all of those types of things. We're just running lots and lots and lots of them.
Right. So you said that you had like a 20% utilization.
Yeah.
Does it scale linearly after that point? I mean, can you say that you could handle 4 times as many attendees at the next event?
The load testing that we have done in the past has indicated that we could handle a much higher seat count. You know, it gets to be a question of, well, where's the space to put all of the extra people? But yeah, we think we could easily scale up into the many thousands of sessions.
Wow. Where can people go to learn more about Xtreme Consulting, the company? And I forgot to ask, you've been with Microsoft or with HP? You've worked with both.
Yeah.
That's an unusual background to begin with.
Yep. Yeah. I was part of HP's Microsoft Alliance team for a while, and then I owned the HP relationship for System Center team for a little while, and now I'm with Xtreme and trying to work events like this and kind of grow their business as well through Microsoft and HP and other folks. And they can go to xtremeconsulting.com and find out more about us.
Okay, you on Twitter?
I am not, but you can tweet at Serverquarium, and you'll get a response if you've got an interesting question, and we throw out some little tidbits and facts throughout the day. There's also hashtag Serverquarium.
Excellent. Steve, thanks so much for joining us. We're going to try and take a look at the Serverquarium. We've got a little bit of shifting that we need to do here as far as getting that file queued up. But we were able to, earlier today, take a look and just see how all of this is implemented in a surprisingly small amount of hardware.
Definitely. Should be fun.
Anyway, thanks for that. Thanks for joining us. And we're going to go ahead and make some adjustments in the stream here and show you that tour in just a moment.